Alright guys, hi, hello, my name is Belle Brooke. I'm an aspiring author documenting her journey, and today we are gonna do a quick little update. So I was recently tagged by Leah. I'm gonna tag her down below as well on the mid-year freakout tag. And as cute as that sounds, I do not like calling it that. I don't want to label things like that at all. So we're gonna call it a check-in. So I had set up some goals. I'm going to link my video here if you want to look at it. And I was a lot more definitely stiff back then. And now I feel like I'm a little bit more relaxed in front of the camera. Um, Mostly because I've realized that this is my channel and the people that are watching are friends. So there's that. Um, but I didn't want to call it a freak out because it just gives a negative connotation. This is more of a check in. We have so many months ahead for the rest of the year to happen to accomplish the goals that we have. I just want to preface that, okay? So if you haven't accomplished any of your goals, that's okay. You've got time. You've got so much time in your hands. Um, but as for my goals, my biggest goal this year was to finish my first draft by, I think, June. And I finished it in the first quarter of the year, and I reread it. I hated it, re outlined it. I did a reverse outlining and saw so many plot holes. I got the story out the way I needed to. Like, I needed to get the story out. And as I was planning draft two, I finally got the heart of the story, and I finally figured out who my protagonist was and those around her. And I think that was the point of it. And now I'm writing the second draft, and I am currently, I think, about more than 40K and crawling my way towards the midpoint, which is awesome. So I wanted to finish the second draft by like August, or like by the end of July, but it's July already, and that's okay. Like, I don't want to rush it. I don't want to half ass this draft. I want it to be as good as I can possibly make it to be in this version of it. I know there's already a lot of work that needs to be done in it because I always like leave myself notes at the end of a chapter that I finish or a scene. I'll like add it to the side. I don't want to linger on it because I want to get this out. Like, the main reason I'm doing the second draft is the plot, the core of the story, and the character development. The rest of the stuff doesn't matter. And so there is one subplot that needs to be added there, of quite an important one too. But it's not going to be too much hard work, I believe. So yeah, so that was my writing goal, and I accomplished it, and I'm still accomplishing it. So that's really good. I'm hoping to finish, and this is for future me. I'm hoping to finish in the fall with the second draft, and I'm pretty positive I can. Um, Hopefully, I'm not that sick and tired when I so that I can accomplish that goal. And a quick update, live update for you guys. A few months ago, I told you guys that I was experiencing a loss, and a few weeks ago, I found out that I'm pregnant again. And so nothing bad has happened. I'm just feeling sick and nauseous, which is totally normal. And we're going to confirm if baby's still here next month. So I'm excited. I am hopeful, and I trust in God that this baby is going to be born into this world. I know what I'm meant to have and to to be, which is like a mother of children, like many children, or as many as God intends me to have. And this is not a channel about that, so I'll leave it at that. But things are going well. I'm very happy. I'm just a little sick and exhausted, and it's something that I am glad to experience in exchange for a gift like that, for a blessing like that. I need some coffee. One second, because I'm exhausted. So another thing that I've been doing is reading. I always read. So far this year, I think the best book I've read so far is Blood Over Brighthaven. That book lives rent free in my head. There's a couple of other books that I want to read, but I'm holding back from purchasing them because I want to finish the Bloodsworn trilogy by John Gwynn. It is stressful. So I often need a break from it because it's a lot of Vikings and gods and wars, and it like doesn't stop. Every chapter in the third book, it doesn't stop. Something always happens. So I find myself needing a break from it. But I have some books that I really want to read. I think Will of the Many is on my top, and of course the Mistborn series and Way of Kings is one that I really want to read, like later this year. I think I'll read it when I'm like, I can't read it while I'm in the hospital. Although, I don't know. To be honest with you guys, this is when I say like I can read in the hospital, it's because I feel like this the last time I went in the hospital to deliver, it felt like a vacation. It was amazing. So I'm a little excited for that, to be honest with you guys. My favorite part of pregnancy is giving birth and staying at the hospital for a few days. It's like a vacation, except, you know, you can't really sleep. So there's that. Anyway, what am I saying? So for the reading, it's been going well. I've also been beta reading a lot of people's work. I've been really enjoying that. I like to beta read a myriad of things. I think it helps that, as for me personally, and when I ask beta readers, I would want someone who doesn't really read fantasy. So I welcome, like, I sign up for like reading other people's work that's outside of the genre that I write in, because sometimes you can get a perspective from them in your writing where they can spot a plot hole like that. Because if who is someone who is not a genre reader of whatever you're writing, can see it, like, you know, and understand your plot or whatever it is. What am I saying? If I can spot a plot hole and I'm not a genre reader of that, then that would be helpful. But if I can understand, and also if I can understand your plot and I'm not like a typical reader of that genre, that's a good thing too. So I like signing up for like books that I don't typically like read from. Of course, if the author decides not to, that's up to them. I just love beta reading. I love giving feedback. I also learn a lot from beta reading, to be honest with you guys. Um, when I look at people's work and their style, I learn a lot more that way. So I've been doing that. I've been enjoying it. I'm currently beta reading 2 works that I'm hoping to be halfway through actually this week. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can. It's like they're like pretty easy reads. One requires a little bit more of my brain because it's fantasy and I need to understand the world, but that's all fantasy. So I feel like it's all fantasy. We need to like understand the world. So that's what's been going on with my reading update. Oh, and also I have ventured out reading other genres besides fantasy. I think the first one of this year was a sorceress call comes to a call or something like that by T. Kingfisher. That was my first dark fantasy, and to be honest, it's not that dark. Like, I might have to look up darker fantasies. I don't know. I'm just curious. There's one that my friend Gabrielle read, and I need to remember the title of that book, which I'll text her. Um, I just Some people say they write dark fantasy or gore, and it's like, I don't know. It's just I don't think it's that dark. Sometimes maybe I'm just messed up in the head. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I should delete that. No, I'm not. I don't want to edit too much in the video. Okay, so there's the writing update, the reading update, the life update, YouTube update, I guess. I think I set a goal of like uploading twice a week. We're not doing that. There's just no way. It takes away time from the project that I'd rather do that, and be with my family. But if I count streaming, I streamed for a couple weeks, but then like people started working at my house and I needed to cook like 3 meals in the morning. I might go back and start that up again and stream in the mornings. Um and just see how that goes, because it does hold me accountable. So if you count the streaming once a week and then uploading a little video that I have done twice a week once in a while, but I have not been really holding myself um, too closely to that because then it's going to drive me crazy. But I did accomplish a goal of having more than 180 subscribers. So, can I talk subscribers at the by the end of the year? I had thought that by the end of the year of this year, 2025, I would have at least 180 was my goal. I think I surpassed that, and hopefully we continue to grow. That would be awesome. And even if we don't, that's okay. I've made some really good friends in the community, and that was my main goal, was to have a community. And I think I've found a great group of people to share this with. So you guys know who you are. Those who I've written with, you guys are amazing. I've written with a lot of AuthorTubers and WriterGram friends. You guys are awesome. You guys are like my people. So there's that. What else? What else did I say that I was gonna do? I think that's it, to be honest. And I think that's it for our update regarding the year. So for those who are freaking out that we're halfway through the year, don't freak out. There's nothing to worry about. You have time. You can accomplish your goals whenever you want, and you don't even have to. Okay, it's good to have goals. Let's be real. I love goals, but don't shackle yourself to them. You know what I mean? If you don't accomplish them, doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything about you. It just means you needed more time to do it. That's all it is. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, I'll see you then. Bye.